Alright, so I decided to cut ahead until I got to the entrance to the giant chasm here on Route 22, so without any further ado, let's step foot inside. Alright, here we are, giant chasm, let's get going. You're already here, huh? Anyone who tries to block us will go running away with their tail between their legs. Hey, it's good, we're all set here. It's finally time. Come on, let's go. You're all alone now, so which one of us are you gonna tackle? Oi, it's me, the X-Team Plasma guy. The one Rude asked to be a spy? Oh yeah, I remember you. Being X-Team Plasma is really rough, eh? You know, N was so nice to Pokémon, and all I wanted to do was protect Pokémon from bad people. Well, I suppose. If we don't crush Team Plasma, then guys like you and that N guy will always be treated like villains. Okay, I'm out of here, James. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Even if we said it was for Pokémon, in the end, we were doing what we wanted to do. Please excuse me, there's still something I have to do. Alright, so we are here in the giant chasm, and there are a couple things that we can do. We can push this strength boulder aside, and we can surf across the water. If I can not press on the boulder again, we can surf across the water here, and there is a very, very, very important item that we can pick up. And that item is TM13 Ice Beam. A very, very powerful Ice-type move. Well, it used to be a very powerful Ice-type move compared to, other Ice-type moves until even more powerful Ice-type moves came into existence, but it's still a very, very good move. It has 95 base power, and I am going to teach it to Jellicent. Even though Sigilif can learn it as well, I'm just teaching it to Jellicent. Sigilif can even learn Energy Ball, and so can Jellicent for that matter, but we're gonna get rid of Recover, because it's good to have Surf, because it's kind of required for me to go places. Scald is there to burn opponents, and I have Shadow Ball, and now I have Ice Beam. Too bad we couldn't get Ice Beam before taking on the Opelucid Gym, that would have been great to have while taking on some Dragon types, but Ice Beam was also in the giant chasm in black and white, so you couldn't face straight in with an Ice-type move unless you caught an actual Ice-type. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, I get it. Anyway, there's no hidden item there? Okay. Well, what I want to do first and foremost, before we even go finding the Team Plasma people, I want to come out here on the outside of the giant chasm. This is known as the Crater Forest. Well, I guess technically it could be called the Crater Forest, even though there's another part that's the actual Crater Forest. Anyway, a yellow shard is right there. We can't really see anything right here, although I believe on your birthday, you can actually see, like, the fog is not present anywhere in, like, these foggy areas. Real quick, there is a hidden grotto over here. Another hidden grotto on Route 13. If we go inside, no Pokemon, but at least it's not a hidden mulch or anything. It's a super potion. I don't know. If it was a mulch, I could have sold it at Mistralton to that one guy for like a hefty price, so I don't know. It's a trade-off, I guess. A Hyper Potion is sitting right here against this rock, and I believe that there is a hidden Heart Scale right here. I know Heart Scales can regenerate. I don't know if I already grabbed that before, but if I didn't, then there's a Heart Scale right there. And the Strength Boulder, which we saw on Route 13 near Lacunosa Town. You can push that down, and now you can access the giant chasm from this side. So, there you go. And now, let's head back to the giant chasm. Let's actually head inside the cave again, and we're going to do a bit of exploring. First, I want to bring up the dowsing machine, just because that will be useful to finding some hidden items. I know there are a few, and I don't want to miss out on them. What? Oh, I was like, wait, where's the staircase? A star piece is right here in this boulder. That's a very, very good item. You can sell it for a good chunk of Poké Dollars. Another strength boulder right here is blocking an item. And this item just so happens to be, survey says, a max repel. I would have preferred a star piece, to be honest. I'll ignore the dust clouds as best I can. If we come up here, there are more plasma grunts blocking the way. We're standing watch here so our allies don't go AWOL. Do you say anything different? None shall pass. Sage's orders. Oh, wait, Sage's orders? Wait, didn't... I mean, I guess you could still call Zinzolin a 7 Sage, because, I mean, he hasn't really suggested otherwise, but still, he's more like a commander in this game. A star piece out in the actual Pokeball instead of being a hidden item. Pretty cool. And then we have one more hidden item down right here. Yes, I'll spray another repel. An Ice Gem. Fitting, because in the Giant Chasm you could find Kyurem in black and white, so it's fitting that there's the Ice Gem right there. I would have went to that dust cloud if only I cared, and also I didn't hop over the ledge. Alright, so now we can go over here, circled around, and now we can exit the Giant Chasm Cave, and reach a very important stopping point. Come here. Wait a sec. He said he wants to talk to them so his old allies won't get hurt. I will say it as many times as it takes until you understand. Ghetsis' real plan was to take over the Unova region. Liberating Pokemon was nothing more than an excuse. If anything, it would have made Pokemon suffer. Yeah, that's a pretty speech, Gramps. You fool. We're not going to listen to what a traitor has to say. Well, that didn't work. Hey! Let me through. What are you saying? Looking to get hurt? I'm going to get a stolen Pokemon back. I'm not gonna listen to villains like you. Rude, X-Team Plasma. Why do you have Pokemon by your sides? To protect what's important to you, right? Even if your precious Pokemon get hurt, even if your ideals are damaged, the time to fight is now. You're just a kid. Quit trying to act so cool. Whatever, nobody's getting close to the Plasma Frygate. Wipe them all out. James, as usual, take the other one. Like he said, we're going to crush you along with the traitors. Because Team Plasma exists to cause trouble. Here we go, we're facing yet another Team Plasma Grunt. That's pretty much the theme of these, of the last episode and the next few. Anyway, a Weezing! Okay, and we have Sigilif in front, thank goodness, because, you know, Psychic types are very, very good against the Poison type. So let's use Psychic and take down the Weezing. Perfect. Some boosted experience for Sigilif and some for experience shareholding Amoonguss. A Muck. I believe this is his other... yeah, it's his final Pokemon. I'm gonna use Psybeam because I want to save my Psychics. I want to, you know, control them a little bit. And Psybeam... it was a critical hit. Okay, I was gonna say, Sigilif's special attack is pretty good, but Muck's special defense is also good, so I didn't really think a Psybeam would have taken it out. 52 for the new level of Sigilif. That was a weird way to say that. Anyway, Sigilif grew a level, and so did Amoonguss, as we defeated this Team Plasma Grunt. Are your Pokemon okay? You should take these with you. Some max revives. I will take it. You too. Thanks. I'm passing through. Oh, it looks like their backup has arrived. At times like these, those whose hearts weaken, those whose determination falters, can accomplish nothing. To save our old allies, to protect Unova, we will fight. Both of you, go! No, just a moment. AJ, was it? About the Pokémon you're looking for. In all likelihood, it is in the possession of the Shadow Triad, the Dark Warriors who appear silently. Got it. If I rescue it, that helps you guys absolve your guilt, doesn't it? Guess I'll help you out. At the time, I believed we were on the side of justice. By serving my king, N, I was going to make a world without war. But I was conceited, and I couldn't see the unhappiness we were causing. That's why I can't let it happen again. Oh man, things are getting really good here with the story. A Razor Claws right here. You can evolve Gligar into Gliscor with that. I believe only at nighttime. And there is an item up here as well. It is a Moonstone, so you can evolve a plethora of Pokemon with that. The Nidorans into their respective the Nidorans evolutions into their respective evolutions. Clefairy into Clefable. Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff. So many different evolutions you can do. Oops, I almost messed up that ice puzzle. And here we are. Let's board the Plasma Frygate once more. He's terrifying. He can't be human. But he has a silly-looking Quillfish hairstyle. Okay, that's a pretty funny line. I really like that line. All of Unova will be frozen with Kyurem's ice. I wonder if Zinzolin will be okay. He doesn't really like the cold. I mean, yeah, considering in Black and White, he was the 7th sage that was in the cold storage and kept freezing himself. Anyway, yeah, they're talking about Kyurem and the Reshiram, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the Sleeping Grunt is now no longer standing right here, so we can access this room, which is going to lead off a double battle against some Plasma Grunts. Here we go. Let's do it. Grunt number 1 and Grunt number 2, 3 Pokemon each. And this one, well, actually, okay, the female has the Scraggy, the male has the Trubbish. Okay, for a second I was like, alright, well, hang on, I gotta remember which Grunt was where. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use Air Slash on Scraggy. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Psybeam on Trubbish, and I'm gonna use Energy Ball on Scraggy. There we go. Switch up the order. Alright, Psybeam takes out Trubbish. That's 1 of 6 Pokemon down. Minimal experience because these are baby Pokemon after all. Alright. Oh, Energy Ball was... Ah ha ha ha! Sigilif avoided the rock climb. Oh, hello, Garbodor. I said there were some baby Pokemon about, and then look at that. We have the evolution of the Pokemon we just took out. Energy Ball once more on Scraggy, as Psychic is going to hit Garbodor. And Garbodor goes down. Thank goodness. Alright, that's some better experience. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the experience I'm used to. The over 1,000 experience points. And then right back down. Golbat for the final male grunt Pokemon. And then we have, of course, the evolution of Scraggy Scrafty. Alright, oh, actually, no, hang on. Screwed up again, just like when I was facing the Scraggy and the Trubbish. I'm gonna use Psychic on Golbat, and then I'm going to use Toxic on Scrafty. Psychic should take out Golbat, and indeed it does. Alright, there we go. That should be some good experience, moderate experience, rather. Why would you use Crunch on a Moongus when a Psychic type was right there in front of your face? Alright, I don't get it, but you know what? I will take it. I'm going to use Air Slash, and I'm just going to use Toxic because it doesn't matter. Sigilif should be able to take out Scrafty. Yeah, there we go. And even if it somehow lived on a couple of HP points, then the Toxic would have taken it out. Alright, and the final Pokemon in general is going to be a Whirlipede. Alright, that should be easy. We can probably just use Psybeam and Energy Ball. Even if Psybeam doesn't take it out, then Energy Ball should be able to finish the job. There we go. Down goes Whirlipede. which means we have conquered the double battle against a male and a female Team Plasma Grunt. And now we have access to this teleporter. So let's go ahead and take it. Uh-oh, we're going in a battle right away. Or maybe not. At last, we meet again. Remember me? Formerly of Team Plasma? I've been waiting for you. Spying is such a rotten job. I contacted Root of the Seven Sages, but nobody showed up to help me. I can't stand it. Everyone around me is always saying bad stuff about Lord N, but Lord N learned the error of his ways and changed course to a better path. Yet they call him a betrayer. People really stink sometimes. They selfishly counted on him, and now they selfishly make a big fuss about being betrayed. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. This floor is a maze of pipes. You've got to step on switches to connect or disconnect the pipes. It's a good thing you can walk on the pipes. So this is the other part of the puzzle of the Plasma Frygate. Again, I mentioned this last episode, but what we did was use a plasma card to enter a password, and in Pokemon Black 2, you would be doing this pipe maze first. In Black 2, right now you'd be doing the plasma card stuff, and now we're doing the pipe stuff here in White 2. Anyway, we gotta battle some more Plasma Grunts, so we might as well hop right into it, shall we? Hop right into it, shall we? That seemed weird to say. Anyway, one Pokemon for this Plasma Grunt, a Crocodile. That is a very scary Pokemon. I should know, I've used Crocodile quite a few times, including in Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Oh, goodness. Crocodile, you are very, very, very scary. And, oh, we survived the crunch. Air Slash did do half, more than half, actually, so yes, indeed, we take out Crocodile with another Air Slash. Level 53 now for Sigilif. More experience, the merrier. And Amoonguss is going to grow to level 52 thanks to the experience share, as we have defeated this Team Plasma Grunt. Alright, so now we get to do the pipe maze. And I see a perfectly good Pokeball over here that we can grab. This is a Zinc. Okay, it's one of those medicine type. Look at that rainbow. Like, look at that. That is so cool. But yeah, so there are switches. There are teleporters, rather. Really? You were staring right at me and you... Oh, wow, Oh, well, that's a freebie. There's the first switch down. Wait, technically, that wasn't the first switch, because apparently that was the second barrier. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, that's barrier number 2. Or barrier number 1, I guess. I mean, I don't really have to face these Plasma Grunts. You can avoid pretty much all of them if you want to. I mean, maybe I'll face all of them off screen. I was gonna say, can you please move? A Max Revive right here, so we get to add a Max Revive to the collection that we got from Rude, and a Max Elixir. 2 very good items with Max in their name. Awesome. I was hoping I could just walk past you after saying that I can skip most of you. I think what I'll do is face a lot of these guys off screen, but first I want to focus on breaking that barrier, and then we'll face however many we have left after that off-screen, just to get a little bit of extra training in. Anyway, we have a Scolipede right here, thanks to this female Plasma Grunt. It is her only Maybe we don't have to face them off-screen, actually, because most of these should probably only have 1 Pokemon, maybe 3 at maximum. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we took out the Scolipede with a Psychic, and that's gonna do it for this female Plasma Grunt. I think there's a doctor down here. Yes, indeed there is. Hello, doctor, give me the news. My Pokemon need to be healed up. I think I've already made that joke before. Didn't I make that joke in Chargestone Cave? I think? Maybe? Or was that in Pokemon White that I made that joke? Anyway, the doctor only has 1 Pokemon. It's a Levani, another Pokemon we can easily take out with Sigilif. Yeah, Sigilif's kind of broken with the Team Plasma story arc around this time. Anyway, we'll use Air Slash because it's 4 times super effective. And down goes Levani. The good thing about having done this battle now is we get free heals anytime we want, after any battle we want. So thank you, Doctor, for that heal. I gladly appreciate it. It doesn't make me waste any healing items myself. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go down here, because I think... we don't need to repel right now. Because I think... No, that doesn't lead to a barrier, but maybe this one does. Yes, indeed it does. Alright, that's the next barrier. Now let's head up here. Okay, there's a Pokeball down here. It is a Power Belt. We've already got one of those before, right? It's for super effective moves, I think. And this was like the last barrier teleportation we haven't checked, and it led right to the last switch. Awesome. Okay, so we've done all the switches. I thought that was going to be a lot harder than I remembered when I initially played through Black and White 2, but it really wasn't. Anyway, I think I have like 3 or 4 Plasma Grunts that I need to face still, so I'm actually gonna do those off screen, and then I will see you over by that area up there where the electric barriers were that we just dismantled. Alright, I took care of the remaining Team Plasma Grunts down in the pipe maze, and now it is time to step forward into the next part of the Frygate. The device is indestructible. You will never be able to release Kyurem. You don't have the sense to know when to quit, it seems. It's an act of mercy on my part to bring this to an end now. Well, Zinzolin decided he didn't want to battle once again with a Plasma Grunt by his side, so here we go. Now, I would list off his moveset for his Pokemon, but the thing is, his Pokemon have the same movesets, stats, abilities, everything from just battling him in the last episode, except his Pokemon are 1 level higher across all 3 of the modes. So, you got the freeze. Are you serious? So I didn't think I would need to share, really, his movesets, because it's the same from last episode. Nothing's changed, except the levels are up by 1. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a full restore to thaw freaking... Oh, you're the Reflect Cryogonal. Finally, we get to see which one you are, and luckily, you're not the light screen one, so my Thunderbolt can still do a lot of damage, as long as I don't get frozen again. That was a critical hit. Can I get a critical hit, please, game? No? Cool. Wonderful. Ice Beam would probably take me out, honestly. And I want Eelektross to gain some experience here. Eelektross is now the baby of the team, even though it was the last one we caught anyway, so I mean, it makes sense if it stays a baby in terms of levels, but I don't want it to remain a baby. I want everybody to be on par. So please no crits, please no freeze. Thank you. All I want is to take out one of these Cryogonal. Thank you. Down goes the first Cryogonal, the one with Reflect. We finally know which one was which. Alright, I mean, on official sources, the one with Reflect is listed first, so I guess it makes sense. Anyway, this time I'm gonna switch out because I don't think I outspeed you, so I can't really use Volt Switch anyway. I would fall to an Ice Beam. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hard switch into Larvesta, because hopefully Larvesta will be able to take care of you. And I swear to goodness, if you freeze me, and I am an Ice type, I'm an Ice type? No. I am a Fire type. If you were to have frozen me, I mean, there's still a chance you can, but if you freeze me as a Fire type, then that would suck. Oh, there we go! We took it out in one hit with a Flame Charge. Awesome. Now, we're definitely not going to outspeed his Weavile, But there's always the chance that we could survive, maybe, and maybe outspeed after this next turn. Night Slash, that's gonna hurt. Please don't crit! It didn't even crit, okay. And we didn't get the, we didn't get the flame body burn either. Okay, Excadrill, I guess it's your call now. We should be able to take you out with an Iron Head pretty easily. Ice Shard, yeah, I think you know that you're about to fall, because Ice Shard is usually... Those priority moves are usually brought out when the time is up for the other Pokemon. Yeah. Iron Head is surely enough to take out Weavile. There we go, let's not try to speak 5 different words at once, as we have once again defeated Team Plasma Commander / 7 Sage / very cold Zinzolin. Beaten again? No matter. Team Plasma will get the last laugh. Alright, so that does it for this episode of Pokemon White 2. In between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and head to that doctor down there in the pipe maze, and then we will go ahead and see what the rest of the Plasma Frygate has to offer us. So with that, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch ya later!